We're stacked 4 deep and 60-50 basically, bro.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
He's like,
You just had to get up
if you
and
want
want it.
something in life, you gotta work, bro. You gotta want it.
Oh
He's
my
like, if you
God.
want money, you gotta work for it every single day of your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Round Table Podcast. By golly, gotcha. It's been a fat minute. We are back. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Welcome to the show. Let's get down to brass tacks. How are you guys, though? You guys doing okay? It's been a fat minute since I've talked to Logan. I haven't seen Logan in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen Cyrus in a minute. We played a little bit. I saw Jeremiah the other day.
So I've just been busy. For anyone watching, if you don't know, I work at a gaming center up here in Colorado called Contender Esports. So we just opened up and we threw our first Call of Duty LAN last week and went pretty good. And so I've just been super busy, but I finally got like my schedule straightened out and everything. So hopefully, knock on wood, from now on, everything should be more chill for me.
Nice. How many monitors and stuff do you guys have right now, or like PC setups and stuff?
So we have 47 PCs. They all have 3070s in them.
Damn.
Every monitor is 240 hertz, and then we have like 8 switches and like 8 of the brand new Xboxes.
Dude, that's freaking crazy, bro. Are they letting you play out of there or stream out of there too?
Dude, yeah. So like, not like on the clock, but my manager will like let me like stream. Like he literally invites me anytime. He's like, you have free game time, so just come up here and you can stream your tournaments or whatever. So whenever I can, I usually go up there because like, I mean, their PCs are better than mine.
I was about to say, you're getting smooth stuff out there, bro. Oh my gosh.
And the internet. I think we have 10K, so it's fiber.
God,
so it's insane.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's insane. Dude. I'm so jealous.
That might be my dream job.
That's what I'm saying, dog. We're all gonna get a job up with Logan.
Like whenever we throw a big event out here, like we gotta have the ATK squad come out. Like
we're gonna roll up, man. 20 of us deep. I'm telling you, dude. That's freaking good, man. Cyrus, how are you, brother? You guys doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just living. I've been trading a lot.
Did you move to your new apartment?
Yeah, you can kind of. I mean, you can see it in the video we recorded, but I'm in a new apartment. It's nice. We're getting it all situated, but I really like it.
Heck yeah, dude.
I like the new setup.
Nice,
That's
dude.
pretty cool.
You got your L desk in there? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I finally got one. I'm behind, but
hey, dude,
I love it for sure.
This is my go-to. I like those. I've got like a bunch of different ideas for setups and stuff like that I'd like to have, but like L-Desk is what I've had the majority of my life, so I was like, just stick with it, you know?
I feel like it's just you can't really miss with it, you know?
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is.
Nice.
It's just comfy feeling, you know? You feel it's like a big bear hug.
Right.
Big bear hug.
I told you, dude.
I'm all cozy in my little corner.
Yeah, bro. That's so good. That's awesome. Jeremiah, how you been, brother?
I've been good. I've been really trying to grind my streaming out the past week and a half.
Nice, dude.
Been just waking up, streaming, even if I'm playing a game that I don't like to play. Streaming.
Nice. Feel it.
Call of Duty is not fun.
Not right now. I get that, bro.
Well, the thing is, I have to rank up so much.
Yeah.
Because all of my friends get like 80 like SR from one win.
Oh my.
Meanwhile, I get like 17.
Yeah, something like small.
And it's just like. Just like annoying at that case, and I'm playing in the UR League right now for Call of Duty. So.
How's that been?
I've been good. I played in my first match last week. We lost 3-0.
Oh, that's no worries.
But I had to play AR.
Okay,
because the whole roles thing. So I just got traded to a different team actually, so it should be better.
Nice, dude. So how's the UR League work? Is it like a switch and bait like that?
They have like teams. They have 10 teams right now, I believe, and there's 10 GMs. The GMs play themselves, or they could choose not to play.
Right.
And you have bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond, like little ranks in that order. And you pick one of each in the draft, pretty much. So they have the draft for diamonds, draft for silver.
Yeah.
But you can pick whichever one in whichever draft. So if somebody wants to get the best gold in the first draft because they're a diamond, they can pick them.
Okay.
So it's just like it's all over the place in a way, and they like trade, and it's pretty much like the COD League in a way, I guess you could say, or like the COD Rec League in a way.
Yeah.
So
cool, bro. That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds really dope. Nice. Heck yeah, dude. Everybody freaking vibing and stuff. We getting excited. Dude, I'm so stoked for MW2 beta to come out. I'm not going to lie, bro. We're like, what, 2 weeks away? Something like that, man?
Yeah.
It's my birthday weekend, man. It's going to be a party, bro. I'm so stoked.
Yeah. I think I already have it pre-ordered on PC, but
lucky you.
I might have to. I might pre-order it on console too because, like, first of all, I want the beta early, and second of all, like, I love playing console-only wagers and tournaments. Like,
I'm that guy, bro. I get FOMO and like not being able to hop in early too.
That's
so I was like,
saying.
I'll do the same thing.
This might be the first time I'm not able to play a beta.
Really? Where are you gonna be?
Why not?
Well, it's open, right? It's open beta.
Yeah, it should be. Like I think after the first week, right? And then the next one.
After the first weekend.
I think I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
I get you.
I'm still looking for work and everything, so I'm in a tough spot right now.
No worries.
It's 70 now too this year. Well, I guess it's for 2 years, but
I do know that
Game
Pass apparently, if you guys saw that on Game Pass, when the beta comes out, apparently a bunch of Call of Duty games are going to be on Xbox Game Pass now.
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay.
I think I saw it today. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm immediately getting MW and AW.
Dude, there's a ton of like all the all the Call of Duty titles, right? Like all the Call of Duty titles will be on.
Yep.
Yeah, they should because of that deal I went through.
I'm so excited.
I'm stoked for that one, bro. So stoked.
PC Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah,
Microsoft,
Microsoft Switch is doing as well, brother.
Yeah,
I freaking love
they
it,
are.
dude. So good, man. What are you guys most excited about for the MW2? What's something that you guys are waiting for? Cyrus Jeremiah for sure, because I think we talked to Logan a little bit, but do you have any changes on yours? Do you guys think it's gonna be 5v5 competitive? I saw someone throw it out. Literally, I saw someone tweet it out as like a joke.
I will be
annoyed.
Like I will be so annoyed if it's 5v5.
I don't know if I get 5v5.
I think I'm most excited for the guns that I saw.
Yeah.
And being able to play with those guns again, and also not sliding anymore as much.
I'm excited.
And not breaking my controller every
few months.
Week.
Couple weeks. Yeah, dude.
So.
Okay, well, I don't like to watch all the stuff before. I like to just experience it first.
Like it.
I was gonna say for the MW engine, and then I heard no sliding, so there goes the whole game for me.
Yeah.
But the guns,
Yeah,
the guns are definitely gonna be fun.
Yeah, dude.
Like I love.
I'm
MW
so
guns.
excited.
They said that they were gonna
And
drop
hopefully
in
they got good maps.
Yeah, dude. That's what I was gonna say. They said they were gonna drop in like all like. I heard today on Twitter. There's like it was all the old like MW2 2009 maps are coming back. Like, I can't imagine them putting every single map from that game in it, but if they do, that would be crazy.
I would love it.
Oh,
give me Terminal. Just give me Terminal back.
Terminal, High Rise, like
just give me Terminal back.
You know?
Just want to be on that plane again.
Dude. There's a lot of really, really good ones. Terminal is a good one for sure. Which one? What map is like so overrated for you guys?
Ooh, like what? An MW2 or any game?
I would say any game.
Ooh,
Rust.
Ooh.
Rust over
Rust, okay.
I can see that.
That's a okay.
I think the newest versions of Rust, like MW, I didn't like as much. MW2 is smooth, but like I think it's too fast in like MW.
I'd have to say Rust, yeah.
Yeah. I could see Nuketown being kind of overrated, but it's like one of those ones that's just like slapped on that like just it has to come back, you know? I don't know why.
Call me weird. I'm saying Terminal. Like
Terminal,
I don't
really?
like the way that
the
levels stack. You know,
I like it.
I like the flat ground.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, bro. For me, that's actually a great question. For me, I'll be the one to say it, bro. Bow Cage.
Bokeh.
Like, so overrated.
It's so overrated.
Overrated. Come
Somebody
on.
has to say it.
People get excited to play that map. I'm like, bro,
It's
no.
not good,
Like,
especially-
come on.
Bro, I played that map.
Dude, yeah.
I played that map for probably like 4 months straight just in pro points for challengers this year because that's the only map people would play in pro points. It's like best of one, Bokeh. Oh, we're done already.
Man.
Play it again.
Literally
And
like
it's
a
just-
mind melter, bro. Like you're
Exactly,
just
it's just
constantly.
so-
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. It's so annoying. You're constantly going. It's just like nah. I think it's overrated.
I think it's one of those ones is like you have the pacing of like MW and Vanguard and Cold War and stuff. Cold War is different pacing, but like those two other games, man, how fast it is and just like your constant engagements on like a small map, like maybe a little bit bigger than Shipment feel, you know, like it feels like Shipment times 10.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just I'm also excited for the pacing of MW2.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it's another methodical COD where
you think it'll be like
you have
like
to
MW
go
or a
back
little bit
to.
slower?
I think it's gonna be slower. I
hope
want it
so.
to go back to how it was, like, because this COD was pretty much run and gun the whole time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you don't
dude.
really have to think about spawns. I'm hoping it goes back to when teams have to, like, have the person play for spawns and, like,
Yeah.
play in the back.
Like you have
Like
to have
how
a
it was
true
in the
anchor.
old days.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was saying originally in like our other video.
Yeah,
that's why I'm
bro.
excited because like squad spawns hopefully won't be a thing. So then like
Thank-
like we'll actually have a regular spawn system.
Absolutely.
So yeah, people can't just like sprint around and take dumb routes and get rewarded for it.
I
Thank
completely
you,
agree,
God.
bro.
And on God, bring capture the flag back.
CTF, you want
Ooh,
CTF,
capture
man?
the flag,
CTF
that'd
would
be
be
cool.
sick to see.
CTF.
That'd be cool.
I would love to see
I
that.
see domination while I'm loading in. I'm leaving.
Oh, bro, that
I'm
would
not
be
doing
rough.
another year of Dom, bro.
That's so
yeah,
rough,
no,
dude.
I
no,
can't
no,
do
no,
it.
no.
That was rough, dude, for sure. Speaking of like the
So
CDL and like all that stuff, bro, moving into this season, like if the first one we're gonna see is like a 2-year cycle, how do you think that's gonna play out?
Yeah.
Because I think that is it 5 majors they're doing again, or is it like
Yeah.
is it more
Yeah.
than that? For the first
I-
year, or is this for
I
the
think
whole
it's 5
2-year cycle?
majors.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that's
pretty,
for the first
for the
year, I
first
believe.
year. Yeah.
So you think they just
yeah.
repeat it the next year,
Mhm.
or interesting.
Honestly, yeah, probably. But then if I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that if enough pros complain about like a tournament or like they like want something that they'd change it, but who
Yeah.
knows at this rate?
No, they
Dude,
won't.
no clue.
Yeah,
No clue.
yeah, exactly.
We
I
ain't getting
think-
nothing in this game for sure. It's like
Yeah.
dude, and now we're
That's
at
what I'm
laser
saying.
weapons and
Hopefully
stuff,
it's better
bro.
next year, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the most crazy thing would be just teams that sign people to like a 1-year contract and see how they play in the first year of this game.
Yeah.
And then all the good players from the first year
Oh,
get a
yeah.
good contract for the next year. Because it's like we can see the game now, and like how Bance was disgusting at Cold War, but not as good at Vanguard.
Right.
If they had Cold War 2 years in a row, he would have just.
You think it would
So
have
I think
switched?
that's going to be a good aspect from it.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah, that's true.
smart.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. Cold War or not Cold War? CDL pros and Warzone pros. Who do you think got? Like, do you think CDL pros and Warzone? We're already seeing it like on Twitter and everything. Like, you see Aiden like chalking up against Scrappy and stuff. I can't remember how many he lost by. I think like 10, something like that. But there was someone, I think it was Scumpy, that said it was either Scumpy or somebody else who talked about like
It
the
was Scum.
mechanics of
It
the
was
game.
Scum.
But like
Yeah.
the mechanics are there on for sure, but it's a completely different game. You know, like what are
Yeah.
you guys' thoughts on that? Like how they would stack up?
I mean, first of all, like,
Like, what are we even talking about? Man? Like,
yeah,
some
I
players are
mean,
having their way.
I agree with that, honestly. Oh, wait, you said CDL
Pros,
players?
yeah,
Yeah,
pros.
pros.
I said,
having their way.
who?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think
No,
Warzone
the
players got 'em.
pros. No, I think the CDL pros definitely got
CDL.
him. And like the thing
Take
is,
it,
like,
man.
Sib, I forgot who Sib played, but he played someone,
Yeah.
and
Aiden.
like yeah, and he lost. But like he literally
Lost
said
Aiden.
right after the game, he was like, I just reinstalled Vanguard or whatever. So like these players are like having to reinstall Vanguard because they obviously uninstalled after
I
Chance.
hated it.
Yeah,
So
dude,
I'm
for
saying-
sure.
yeah,
For sure.
so like they're literally just hopping on and playing these 1v1s, and like I think also Scumpy did tweet. He was like, "There's no way we're comparing these
Yup.
players from a 1v1 radar on, like
Yeah,
always
bro.
on."
Like,
And
what is
No,
that?
like-
That's not. I don't think
It's
that's
like-
any test of skill or knowledge of the
Yeah.
game either. Because of like, if the
Yeah.
radar's always on, like you could be just like looking up in the top right corner waiting for him, to,
Oh,
like, and you just have a preamp
yeah.
set, like just waiting for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And then-
granted, it takes some skill, but it's like it's not near as much as like game knowledge.
I think the best thing we saw from it, first off, Aiden and Biffle were both using ATS like crazy.
Oh yeah.
But no, I think the best way to do it would be just have a 4v4, your best CDL pros, your best CDL Warzone players or whatever,
Yeah.
play against each other in hardpoint and S&D
Yeah.
and see how many points
You
they
think
get.
they play on like regular CDL maps, or you think they play on just
Yes.
random maps?
Yeah.
You have
well,
to, because if you're comparing them from that sense.
That's a good point.
yeah. Did you guys see Hitch's tweet?
No, I didn't.
He
He threw out like a
about the
tournament,
4v
right?
like a tournament. Yeah, like
There's a
I don't know.
tournament.
I think that's actually happening.
It
So
I would love to see
like
that.
yeah, so I mean the format was like I don't know. The format's a little interesting. It's hardpoint and like 2v2 Warzone,
Yeah.
and then it's hardpoint again, then 2v2 Warzone, and then S&D last map.
Okay.
So like I mean it's just a little interesting, but
Yeah.
I mean I guess I get it. 'Cause you gotta like
Yeah.
Gotta give and take a
them
little
hop
bit,
on
you
the
know.
other game, right?
Because
But
they're
still,
Warzone and everything. But the
You're
thing is, we're
right.
seeing it right now. Because Krim is not a pro. He's been playing Warzone like crazy the past 2 days, wiping kids.
Oh, dude.
Like
Yeah.
it's nothing to him.
I agree. It's like, I think a lot of like the in-game stuff from Call of Duty transfers over to Warzone, but I don't think it transfers from Warzone to Call of Duty because like the game like I was saying earlier, like map knowledge, game knowledge, all that stuff is completely different. Because like in Warzone, they might spawn up, but they're spawning in the sky. You know what I'm saying? You know where they're spawning. Like you don't if you don't play.
I'm like, what if you're playing a rebirth tournament? You can't tell me that.
Yeah,
you know, that takes a lot of skill. It takes skill, but like, come on.
Yeah. It's like if you get third party by 3 different teams, you know what I'm saying? Like that's I don't know. There's no skill in that. You know, I completely agree with that, bro.
Like, even just down to the movement, like they get so many reps playing a CDL pros.
Yes.
Like they're just moving more smoothly on the map,
100%.
and they can do what they want better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the centering, all that.
Oh yeah. I think there's so many things that like that Warzone pros may be missing. Not that they're not good players because they're freaking obviously good, right? But it's just the fact that they're missing a spurt. They're missing a certain point and like all that stuff that the CDL pros have. I think for sure.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But dude, one of the roster mania things that like got me the biggest was ARCITY'S. It's like I was not prepared for that one at all. Like I knew there was like small things at the beginning of the season. It was like seemed there was something going on in the middle, but it seemed like they were still winning. You know, so I didn't think anything of it. And then now he's dropped.
Well, I mean, they got second place so many times.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I guess like it makes sense to like make a change. Like, honestly, I mean, like some people can look at it as like, you're consistently placing second, you're making money, but like in the end, if you want to win, then like clearly something's not working. You're playing different teams in finals, and you can't beat those teams in finals. Like, you know. So, but I was surprised those ARCITY'S as well. Honestly.
Yeah.
He just got dropped.
If you would have traded one of he got like just dropped basically, and like it seemed like a ghosted drop. You know, like he didn't even know until
from what
it was
he
already
said.
happening and what I had seen on Twitter.
What he said,
like that's crazy to me.
Because he talked about it, I think, with Spart on Twitter.
Spart.
He talked about it, and he was texting people like figuring out like, hey, am I still on the team?
Yeah,
because he texted the group chat. They didn't text him back. Then he texted Crowder, and Crowder ended up talking to him about it.
Like this
that's just like,
and this is a pro team, bro. Like I don't know how that happens. I'm saying like, where's the honesty?
Years.
They've been playing together forever too. Like, and it was like. ARCITY'S also, I feel like, wasn't put in the best spot to succeed for himself because the way that he had to play with the team now in this game, first off, he was getting moved to flex with he wanted to be the main AR on the team.
Right.
And they wanted to move him to flex, which they made him play with a sub multiple times throughout the year.
I got you.
Because Celium was playing better with the AR, they thought. And then for all of that to happen, and then to bring in another main AR for ARCITY'S, I thought maybe Celium was going to go to the main AR afterwards.
Right.
But no, he's still staying the flex.
Slasher, right?
Yeah, they picked up Slasher.
They got Slasher,
there was something, I think it was the AX, Zuma's podcast and stuff, that they were talking about Slashers, like that he would be a good, like, flex role and stuff, just because he's more so, like, moving into the league, and he's, like, kind of like a higher-up guy, you know, he's a veteran type of stuff, so he would be okay with kind of taking the back seat, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, just letting those guys fry because they're young. Not that has anything to do with skill level.
Did he play flex when he was on Envy with Jacob?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I actually don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I don't know, but I know that they were talking about him probably being a flex, depending on. I mean, if if Celium's like as good as he is at this game.
Yeah, I honestly don't mind that pickup either for FaZe. Like, I mean, dude, Slasher's a championship player. Like that's just like I'm like recently, obviously, like his. He hasn't done like the best, but like, dude, whenever he shows up when his team needs to, he shows up, and that's the bottom line. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this FaZe roster could be pretty nasty now. Like we were saying, if like Celium, like, I mean, I don't know, it depends how their roles are, but we'll see.
Well, and we'll see when the game comes out, kind of thing too. Is like if it's gonna be more
I'm saying.
Sub heavy or like AR heavy type maps and stuff, and but yeah, there's a whole bunch of changes. Did you guys did you guys think the optic thing was a troll? I literally thought it was a troll day one.
No,
I thought it was a troll, but afterwards now we know it's not. It wasn't a troll. They were actually thinking about dropping everybody.
Yeah,
or not everybody, but you know.
I'm like a diehard optic fan.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I kind of cried a little bit because like Dashy's.
Yeah.
And it's like he left already, and then he came back and he said, "I'm never doing that again," etc. And then hearing the insight of why it was happening pretty much and talking about it, and how he was gonna leave because they were gonna drop Ellie. I was like, oh, so he was doing something good, huh? Because like you don't expect that from Dashy, because he back in his old time he was more selfish and everything.
Right.
He would go for kills. I think playing with Formal really helped him a lot.
Well, you see that,
to
like,
be
a
honest.
lot, like, just in the league and stuff, too. And I think just from the outside looking in, it looks like, obviously, that he's changed a lot, like, as a player and everything, like, how he plays and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was one, man. I really thought that, like, it was a troll day one. And then, like, it came out a couple days later that, like, it was legit. And then they switched back. It was like, oh, shoot, what just, like, happened?
Yeah.
And everything fell apart on other teams, too, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly didn't think it was a troll at first. I was like, all right, let's see who they pick up. Like, I just thought, like, they were just gonna, like, they were just like, I was like, all right, here we go again.
I'm interested.
I was thinking in my head,
who do you guys think they
Scump's
pick up?
finally gonna play flex.
Who do you guys think they
who
pick
would
up
they
if they do
pick?
drop those off?
Wow, that's a tough
Dang.
question.
You know, like, if they could have anybody, like, cream of the crop type stuff. Like, if they
Oh,
could have
if they could have
anybody.
anyone.
Want, right?
Oh, if they could have everyone, you know, pick up Simp, you know, pick up. I thought RC was coming back, to be honest.
I was gonna say RC. I wouldn't mind RC's going back.
Yeah.
And then
I
him
would
playing
not
the
mind
main.
that. Yeah.
And then I don't know who their fourth would be. That's a good
Well,
question.
because it was rumored they were gonna pick up Cammy and Hydra,
I was gonna say, yeah,
and I was
Cammy or
thinking-
Hydra.
and I was ready
Hydra's
for
gross,
it too, because
bro.
I was ready to see Scump on a flex finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I heard
was
was Hydra and
so ready
RC's
for
might
it.
join Optic. And
That
I
would
was
be
like,
insane.
I'm gonna be bad. Hydra's nasty. Like he's
Yeah, dude.
cracked.
That guy's gross, bro.
Yeah.
There was some crazy
Yeah.
plays he had on NYSL this year and stuff. Just
Yeah.
watching that, and even through champs, like just before champs and stuff, the guy was gross, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pred.
I was gonna say, or they pick up Pred and Lamar.
Pred.
That guy was
Fred?
that guy was
Yeah.
freaking. He was so consistent, like throughout the year, I think too, like just popping off
Oh,
when
yeah.
needed be and stuff. And oh
Yeah.
man,
I
That's
respect
freaking
him
crazy.
because like he came up from like the APAC region, so it's like, bro, like
Yeah.
show out for your country, bro.
Heck
Show out for
yeah.
your
Yeah.
region, bro. Like
that's big time.
go
Bro.
off.
I love that, man. The underdog story, bro. I love
Exactly.
that stuff. That's freaking sick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One thing, bro, is like I truly wanted to talk about was the Frosty and 100 Thieves stuff. Like that was probably
Ooh.
the freshest thing on my mind as far as like everything going on in the community and stuff. Is like that's just been nuts to me. So
Okay, so
whoever wants, what's your
what
guys'
happened?
take on
What
that? I'm
happened?
curious to see what you. So basically, essentially, like Frosty, I'll let somebody else do it if you guys probably describe it better than I could.
You want to, Jeremiah?
Nah, you got it.
Okay. So basically, like, I don't know the full story, but this is essentially
Right.
what I have or what I know. So basically, 100 Thieves picked up the mob.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but like a couple years ago, or like
Whenever
a
it
year
was,
ago, or
sure.
whatever. Yeah, whenever.
Right.
And basically, Nade Shot. I don't know if he didn't pay all of them or he didn't just pay Frosty, but they like dropped him in like basically they didn't like pay him like or pay them a certain amount of money, and then Frosty basically is going off saying like he said he only was getting paid 60K a year.
Which is freaking nuts, man.
Yeah, which is insane. But I mean, like, in his reasoning was because he's living in California, whatever.
Yeah.
Besides the point.
Yeah.
So he's like going off on like Nade Shot, telling everyone on Twitter and like his whole community that like they're a terrible org, like they don't pay their like streamers and this stuff. So then Nade Shot comes on and like he does his whole stream and he shows and literally shows everyone and tells everyone
Timestamps,
all of the
everything.
analytics, timestamps, everything of how much he streamed. And I don't remember
Yeah.
the exact numbers, but like literally like
It was less than
I
like
see, I can't-
60, like it was less than like 40 hours, like a month or something like that. I
it was
think.
it was
What?
I think there was one month
bad,
there was
bro.
like 28 hours like a month.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
streamed like
That's
28
so
hours total
bad.
in like a month.
Yeah.
And so like Nate Shot's like he basically there's like this clip that like is going around on Twitter now. It's like a motivational Nate Shot clip.
Mhm.
But he was like
Yeah,
he's like I don't remember exactly what he said. He was like
We're
he's like,
stacked
"You gotta
4
wake up."
deep and 60-50
He-
basically,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Oh my
He's
god.
like,
He's like, you
Yeah.
just had to get up
if you
and
want
want it.
something in life, you gotta work, bro. You gotta
Yes.
want it.
Oh
He's
my
like, if you
god.
want money, you gotta work for it every single day of your life.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I was like, for real.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, man. That's a
yeah.
hot,
It was
hot take.
motivational.
Yeah. So basically, like that's the situation essentially, and they're going back and forth. Frosty's obviously has his side of the story. But yeah,
right. It's like, and it seems like he's just pushing out this like this narrative that like Nate Shop did them wrong and like made it harder on them and like didn't really pull his end of the deal and stuff. It was like from what it seemed on Nate Shop's perspective and stuff and like how they did things was like they gave them every avenue to succeed and they just didn't capitalize on it. You know, like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink type of stuff. You know, it's like you can give every opportunity to somebody, but like if they don't like take their own brain and use it, then they're not going to succeed.
They literally gave them like a huge amount or like a certain amount of cash, and instead of like buying like still a decent house with that cash, they bought an insane house, and like that's so expensive. And then like you see like Frosty his Twitter. He has pictures of like DoorDashes and like all his bags and food on the floor, and it's like, dude, it's like where you think your money's going? Like you're DoorDashing 3 meals a day.
Yeah, that's like that's 30 bucks for one meal. You're rocking $100, $100 few dollars deep, man.
Bro.
Yeah. I'm like,
That's
yeah.
great, yeah.
I'm just like at the end of the day, I mean, and like you're at the end of the day, you're working for 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just, you really think you can just stay in New York and like be like content or like kind of stream that? No, you're working for Nature. Like he said, you got to work every day. You got to fight for your spot to make sure that no one else and that none of these little up and comers want to take your spot, man.
Dude,
yeah,
I completely agree with that. It's like, and I look at like whatever Nate Shot's perspective as far as like you walk into something and like it's a brand new kid and stuff, and all Nate Shot looked at it was like, dude, he needed a chance and stuff, and he gave him that chance like Nate Shot had with Hex and stuff. Or he's working at McDonald's, just like, dude, I'm not going back to McDonald's. Like, dude, like that's the type of gas that people need in their life, but it just seems like we don't see that anymore in like the day that we live in and stuff. It's like a lot of people would rather just like, I don't know, just freaking play video games and not do anything else. But it's like there's a lot more like meticulous mind stuff and everything. You have to work and it's hard, dude. It's not easy, but it's hard, and you have to continue to work hard at it. If you want to succeed, you know?
Entitlement.
Yeah, just to like go off that a little bit, like I've like already experienced that with like hosting my land, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, it's insane. So I just like I completely feel that now, especially being on the other side, not from a competitor standpoint.
Exactly, dude. Because like competitor, you show up, you play, and like that's all. Not all, but like it's like mainly what's expected. Like you show up and you play hard, right? Because you've practiced.
Yeah,
to get
exactly.
there. But everybody that's putting on the event and stuff, there's a lot of pressure on those people, man, to make sure it's smooth.
For me, I'm just like literally DM'd like hundreds of people this week, at least hundreds of people, just like, hey, just want to let you know if you're interested in our event, like come out, you can do this, like all these things, like so many people just to like try to like work and like try to like get exposure,
Oh my gosh,
but so I definitely like I was like feeling that. I watched the whole Nate Shot stream and like it was a great stream, honestly.
100%.
Like because like he had like over like 40K people at one point, like 40K live viewers like watching him. And so and it was literally just like it was like just him, and he was just like straight up talking to the people, and it was cool, dude.
It was crazy.
Just giving some motivation.
Yeah, absolutely, a motivation and like a teaching lesson for anybody I think like coming up right now and stuff. Or even if you're not, so you don't get the 100 Thieves like shot and stuff, or you still got to work hard for it, man. And like and that's for anybody and anything that you want in life. Anything that's worth it, man. It's gonna take a lot of work, and anything that's good and awesome and stuff, it's not gained by just like giving it out to people,
100%.
Dude, that's freaking crazy. That was one, man. It really freaking blew my mind, like how he can come in and kind of like say, it's like, dude, he's got this awesome opportunity, but he just like freaking wasted it, man. Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like he's complaining about 60K to stream full time.
Dude,
it's like full time. He's getting paid to not play video games for
I'm
real.
just like, that's not even including what else you could do to make more money. I'm just like,
sponsorships and everything.
There's so many things out
your own
there.
brand, like,
oh my gosh,
100%. Especially with how big they are,
It literally could be like the smallest idea, and you could like make it work because like you have the funds to do so. Like it could be just something really small, like T-shirts or something like that. It's like, but I don't know. It's freaking crazy.
I remembered. It was in 2 years the mob uploaded 42 videos.
Oh my god.
On YouTube. Bro. In 2 years they uploaded a total of 42 videos.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
insane, bro.
yeah, it's insane.
You're
That's
really on
crazy.
vacation
Yeah.
for a year?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't even. How do you not get bored? Like I would get bored not doing
That's
that.
what I'm saying,
That's
man.
true.
I could see the areas, like if they're around the Los Angeles area, probably like a
Oh,
lot of parties,
okay.
a lot of stuff that going on and everything. It's probably really easy to fall into that stuff. It's like
Right.
again, like there still has to be, is like you're there to work. You gotta work hard. Like you haven't
Exactly.
made it yet. Like you got the spot on
Yeah.
Under Thieves. Now it's time to work. It's not like the
Exactly.
time to work wasn't behind you. Now it's
Yeah.
happening, bro, and you gotta
Yeah.
take advantage
Yeah.
of it.
100%.
Oh
got-
man.
They got lost in the sauce for real.
Lost in the sauce, bro.
Like, that's
Oh my
crazy.
God, yes, that's probably the perfect way
Literally.
to put it. I think to cap
Yep.
that off at lost in the sauce, man. Frosty is lost in the sauce, 100%, dude.
Oh
He's in the
god.
sauce.
That's
That's a good
freaking
one.
funny, bro. Oh man, how did the land go this weekend? By the way, Alex. I mean, Alex Logan.
Oh wait, good.
Alex
We
is
had.
Alex is in Cozumel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
shout out Hove.
Shout out
But we had 4 in-person teams and 4 online teams.
Nice, dude.
And
And you guys just opened, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we had first place got 522, second got 122. So we had a pretty good payout, 120 for team pass.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty good payout. And yeah, so like moving forward, we're gonna try to host more like obviously lands and not allow online people to. But like starting out now for our first couple, we're probably gonna allow online people and like just
Yeah.
force them to stream and stuff. Just that way, like, we can get our name out
Yeah,
there
dude.
and like. I mean, I'm confident in my skills like running a tournament smoothly, especially now. Like what happened last time, we had some technical difficulties like with people logging onto guest accounts, but like
Right.
now I have like all that taken care of. So like
Nice,
knock
dude.
on wood, I should like everything should be running so smooth from now on.
Dude,
So
that is awesome,
like
bro.
That's amazing.
not the team that won, but the second place team, S2 Taco. He like DM'd me and he was like, "This is probably like one of the smoothest online tournaments I've ever played." And I was like,
Really?
"Dude," I was like, "I appreciate that."
That's
Like
some
he was
that's
like,
some
"Well," he was
hot
like, "We'll
gas.
definitely be
That's
playing in the next one." So I was
taco
like,
too.
Dude,
"That's
that's
what
good.
I'm saying." So
That's
yeah,
good
so we
gas,
had some
man.
like high tiers in our tournament, so it was cool to see.
Nice,
It was
dude.
cool,
Heck yeah,
but
bro.
yeah. So only up from here too. So only hosting bigger
Yes,
lands.
Dude, I
sir.
love it, man. I can't
Yes,
wait,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
ATK will be out there soon, bro. I can't
That's
freaking
what I'm
wait for that
saying.
one.
Yep.
That's freaking sweet. Speaking of lands and stuff, just this past weekend we went to that unified land and I got to like cast a little bit and stuff. Not like an opportunity I was
How
like
was that?
seeking out, bro, but like it just
Yeah.
presented itself. Shout out to Icy, shout out to Unified, shout out to Click, all those guys, man. Freaking,
Yeah.
it was insane, bro. Like it was so much
So
fun.
how was give me a run through of your mind. You get there, you pull up to the venue. What is going through your mind? Tell us,
Dude,
walk us through
okay,
it, please.
literally, like I pull up, I'm running down the street. Okay, first things first, I'm looking for a coffee shop to stop by. Okay, coffee shop is number one thing. Number one thing is like coffee's always on my mind. All right, love coffee, love new
Okay.
coffee shop. So I grabbed me a coffee, Viridian coffee. It was pretty solid. Irish cream
Okay.
latte, not bad, but a 7 out of 10. I pull up to Apache
Okay.
Casino, bro, and I'm like. I pull up to the casino. I was like, "Oh shoot, dude, this is for real." I was like, I walked in and stuff, and I get up to the room. I was like, "Oh, dude, they got the Andes mints on the pillows." Like, "Oh shoot, we're in it now, bro."
Hey.
I was
I'm
freaking
nervous right
stoked,
there.
man. So we
That's
get
cool,
there and
dude.
everything, and then I think it was that evening I met Cardinal. Cardinal Cass is another guy. He's our co-caster. We were trying to. I was trying to think what else. We walked down to the venue. They were still setting stuff up and everything. We got some pictures done and everything with the unified guys, bro. Dude, it was just like surreal. Just because like it was a big turn. It was like a $10,000 tourney or something like that. I
Yeah.
think 15 total. But they had a bunch of other events and stuff or other tourneys that they threw down, like fighters and stuff like that.
Cool.
Matt
Yeah, how was
Halo.
how was the
That's
venue?
cool.
Was the venue really big?
Dude, the venue was like huge.
Huge?
Oh, dude, I wish I could show you guys a picture of it. Freaking, I don't have any pictures on my phone, but we had like a casting booth, so it was in like an event center that they had within the casino, and you walk in and stuff. It was like where they did concerts probably and stuff, and then they had like an upper deck level that was away from everything, and that was where our casting booth was. So like we're like up on this like pedestal right here, and then the like the arena's
you're
down here
looking over
below.
all of 'em.
Oh, dude, it was
Yeah.
freaking cool, bro. They
That's
had it
sweet,
set
dude.
up, bro.
It's awesome.
One slight
Crazy.
drawback at the beginning was like how loud our voices were that I wasn't prepared for. So me and Cardinal were like right here at the top. We were like right here at the top, you know, and we start off as like, yo, what's going on, guys? Next thing you know, and then like we hear it behind us like, yo, what's going on? It was freaking loud. I was like, oh shoot, dude. It was like freaking lightning, bro, behind us.
Wait, that's actually hilarious.
It was freaking gnarly, dude. But
I would have gotten that's actually
I think
funny.
we ended up having like 14 to 20 teams. I can't remember how many, dude. There was quite a bit though. But Underrated was there, XAMP 18 and Marshall, those two guys. Paul
they did
X,
pretty good.
Dude, Paul X showed up. Freaking Fame showed up, like you said. I'm trying to think who else, man. I think Fame and them actually won it too. Dude, they were gross, man. Oh my gosh, man.
They're filthy. They are filthy.
Watching grand finals, like from the top up
Game
there, bro.
Filthy.
It was insane, dude. Oh my gosh, how those guys were moving around the map.
It's not fun playing against them.
I 6-0'd them on bow cage in my tournament.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Heck yeah,
yeah.
that's some heavy gas. Let's go.
Bro, you 6-0'd them. I got 6-0'd. You know, we same thing.
Exactly, yeah.
It is what it is.
Just turn that backwards, then you can be like, yeah, I was with Logan.
Bro,
Yeah, dude, I love it.
first freaking my first ever Challenger Cup ever playing one. I played against Paul X and that whole group. And let me just say, it was something. I got featured on his Twitter.
Oh, nice.
I got featured on his Twitter for how badly he spawn trapped us on Bokage.
Oh, no.
It was we got our name out there for the wrong reason, but hey.
Poor guys.
At least your name's out there, I guess, right?
People are gonna find it, no less. That's freaking good. Cardinal had my co-caster, bro, had a really cool. We had this random idea that if you guys watched the stream, like there was a whiteboard that we had in the middle. Literally, we planned it within like 5 seconds, okay? So we went to grab pen and paper so we could have stuff to write down in between matches and stuff and names and teams. And we looked at this whiteboard, was like, oh, dude, that would be sick to have like behind us or something like that. And he was like, yeah, let's just get it. And he was like, all right, cool. So we got it. And then like in between matches and stuff, we were writing down like random stuff. Like one, he rewrote Bow Cage from memory. And then he did Gavutu, he did what was it? I think he did Berlin, and he didn't do Desert Siege though, but he did those three. It was
I know why he didn't do Desert Siege.
It was so freaking funny. He did that, and then
was amazing.
there was one other thing that was funny. It was like he did Cardinals Keys to Victory, basically. And like how to win hardpoint. Basically it was like the hardpoint one was freaking killed me because it was like win 250-0, don't let the other team win, and don't lose. Like it's like that's the keys to victory.
Yeah. I remember there was one like that you guys posted on Twitter. And it was like either gun or be gunned or something.
Yeah, dude, that was good, bro. Dude, Cardinal's probably one of the funniest guys. Like so nonchalant about it, but he's literally probably the funniest guy I ever met. Like just in person like that. It's so funny, dude. So
Shout
good.
out to Cardinal Cast.
Shout out to Cardinal Cast. That guy's a legend, man. I'm telling you.
Great.
So good, man. We'll just cap it off. How's life been and stuff? What are you guys doing? Off-season stuff, tourneys, streaming, all that stuff. What are you guys streaming if you're not streaming COD? I'm curious.
I actually am about to start streaming late night horror games.
Ooh, interesting. What games?
Right now I'm thinking Alien Isolation.
Okay.
I'm really just looking at whatever's on Xbox Game Pass. And
is that the one where you're like hiding from like the aliens from Alien vs. Predator?
Yeah.
That one looks gnarly, bro.
So
I want to play that
game. And then there's Dead by Daylight on there. So I'm looking through them. I'm thinking because I stream probably from 4 o'clock till whenever I pretty much go to bed now.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I'm not streaming COD, I need someone else. And if I'm not playing Apex with anyone, I'm not gonna play Apex. So it's just like I'm thinking to myself, what's the best way to get people in? Probably me getting scared out of my life. So why not?
Build that community around some people that love to see the scary tactics.
I'm gonna be terrified. You're gonna see Twitter clips of me just crying, just like, get me off this game.
He's got SpongeBob playing in the background, dude, just to make sure he's sane. I used to do that, bro. If I watched a scary movie, man, when I was younger, I never watched scary movies, but if I watched them, bro, like I'd stay up late at night and stuff, or it's like scary and freaking crap. I'd turn on SpongeBob or something like that, or just chill me out, you know.
It's even worse because I get extra horrified of scary things. So
dude,
it's gonna be comedy for people watching.
That's so good, bro. Heck yeah, man.
I've just been besides Call of Duty, I guess I've been playing Valorant a little bit.
Nice.
And like I'm Silver 3, so nothing too crazy, but I've been, I can kind of hit the swipes, but
it's
But so that's basically like the only other game that I'll stream besides Call of Duty.
I got you.
And yeah, other than that, basically just been chilling, just been playing Vanguard, honestly, just because like I've been hosting like some tournaments, so I've just been playing in my own tournaments, so I've just been like
Nice.
keeping my shot warm. But
Nice,
yeah.
dude, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Cyrus, what you been up to, brother?
I was kind of focused on moving there for a second, but I'm trying to get back into the afternoon Vanguard streams, and I'm thinking, kind of plotting on like I've been trading every morning, so I'm like, I did 1 or 2 of those streams before. I might get that into the mix.
Nice.
Kind of start with some trading and then go to Vanguard, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, you should. I know. I think it's MLY Jumper. That's what he does, but he doesn't like play COD anymore. But he'll just like stream for like 3 hours or 2 hours in the morning of just like him trading, and then like he'll get his little tips and stuff, and then like he'll just like talk to people and then get off. But that's a really good idea.
Yeah,
that's actually.
I've seen a lot of people do that stuff too. That's freaking sweet. It's cool because people are always interested in stuff like that, you know.
Exactly.
And it's like it's not super active. Like you just put in a trade and you just kind of watch it so you can interact with everybody in your audience.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say I'm actually gonna do a pretty weird stream on Saturday night of my fantasy draft for NFL.
Hey, that'd be cool,
so
dude.
I'm planning on doing my fantasy draft with all the people in like a party thing with me. We're just gonna go through the draft pretty much. I can have my chat say how bad I'm doing. You know, it's gonna be great.
Let's go.
That'd actually be cool. That's a good idea too. I like that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, really fun.
Nice, dude. Nice. Okay, I got one more question for you guys. This one's like an optic one, but what do you guys think? How much longer do you think Scump's got?
Ooh.
Dude, I hope he plays even longer than we.
I'm hoping it infinitely. That's how much I
love that stuff, man.
Same.
Hope he's still.
I don't think people get bad as far as age goes. I think it's just a mind thing. Like you just have to know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's like a hand thing. I mean, granted, like your hands get tired, but like I think it's more of just a mind thing. I don't think it's an age thing.
I think I would say if he moves into flex, if he starts playing flex instead of sub, I feel like he could have like 5 more years.
5 more years.
But if he stays on sub, I feel like he won't want to stay on the sub for the next 5 years. To be honest.
I mean, just the actions per minute in like the games that they're making now, bro, are insane, man. It's like just, and I think it all started with like MW, like how quick, like tax sprint type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which was really good, but it was just like how many times it's happening. You know?
Break my sticks.
Oh
yeah.
My controllers are gone.
Yeah,
it's just so much.
I think. I mean, first of all, I hope obviously it's forever. Or how the longest, however long he can go, do it.
I want him there.
Knock on all the wood in the world. Knock on all the wood in the world.
Yeah, no, but I really think like, I honestly think he probably has like max 4 years, but I honestly think if he doesn't do that good at the end of this Call of Duty, like he's probably gonna start thinking about it. So that's why I'm gonna go with like 3 years. That's my guess. 3 years. After this Call of Duty, he'll play the next one, and then I feel like he'll be done.
I got you.
I feel like it all comes down to how much he likes the COD also.
Oh yeah, for sure. That makes a big,
how fun public matches are because he loves pubs and stuff like that.
I think like the arcade mode, like arcade type style games, man, like make the biggest difference in a lot of Call of Duties. Like like Black Ops 3 was fun to play because the streaks were crazy, bro, and the guns were fun and stuff like that. And then you see like even Advanced Warfare and like Infinite Warfare was kind of up there and stuff too. Because I think those two in particular, like just, I don't know, a lot of fun pubs, you know.
Yeah, agreed.
Bring up like back.
I haven't watched too much like Scump stuff recently, but if it was me, I feel like if he plays this game for 2 years in a row, and like that's gotta be a mental tax, right? So
that's true.
I would be done after that. If the game is not perfect,
I'm not even thinking about
done
that.
after playing the same game twice.
I can see that, and it's not even like he needs to play. It's probably like he just wants to
That's
play.
what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying? This guy's got it, bro. He's worked hard enough.
He
man.
can
It's
do
like,
whatever
he
he
good,
does.
bro. You know, but
100%.
it's just cool
He
because I
kicked
think
up.
he's like one of the faces of like the CDL. You know, like
Oh,
it kind of like made it. Not like just cool, but like just I don't know, the passion type of thing or whatever that's in it, you know, and I think that's 100%. The biggest thing with it.
I think no matter what, it's gonna be a big drop off when Scump retires.
I agree.
No matter what, we're gonna feel the impact of when he actually retires.
Everyone will.
Dude,
It's
I'm
like,
dying to see those stats.
The rest of the CDL has to pick it up with just what they're doing and streaming and content and
Yeah.
just getting people in. Because Scum's been doing it he's been carrying it on the back for the past.
Yep. Scump and
Yeah.
just Optic in general. I think
Yeah.
you see a lot of like.
Imagine-
I think a lot of like the new or the orgs now are actually putting
Yeah.
more time into content, but it's not near
Yeah.
like what Optic did from the beginning.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah. Imagine like Scumpy not on like the front CDL page, you know, and like Optics playing FAZE. Like who's gonna be the face of Optic?
Yeah, who's gonna be
bro.
face Optic?
Dashy.
For
Dashy
that, I can
immediately.
see
What do
that.
you
I can
mean?
see.
Dashy immediately.
I could see
I
Dashy
hope.
being it if he stays. I think that would probably it would be a good trade if that were to happen. Because I don't know. It also is weird seeing that I don't think Scump would be the face of it anymore. I think that would be a weird thing.
Could
Yeah, I
also be
would.
Shotzi because he does stream a lot.
You think so?
That's
Really?
true.
Shotzi does stream a lot. Yeah,
like
he's streaming right
Shotzi.
now probably.
Yeah, touche.
He's been streaming a lot, so it'd be one of those two. I think
Yeah.
Dashy's gonna become a Valorant pro.
What?
He is
I think
nasty
he-
at Valorant.
He could-
I
he
haven't
could
seen
become a
him
Valorant
play it,
pro.
honestly, but I know that I've just heard that he's
Yeah,
gross.
he is disgusting. The
Like,
clips that
he's
he posts,
filthy.
dude,
Oh
it's
my God.
insane.
He's filthy
Yeah.
with it.
That's
Yeah.
freaking gross, dude. That's insane, man. Do you guys think we ever go back to like a jetpack COD?
Yes,
You think so?
yes. I
I
think after
hope.
this, it's AW2.
You think AW2 is gonna be?
I think
Interesting.
AW2 is coming back. I think it's AW2, and I will not take anything else but AW2.
Dude, that would be
I want my
crazy.
bow. I want my bow
The
back.
BAL 2.0. that'd be
Give me
crazy,
back
bro.
the bow.
Dude,
Yeah,
oh my
I
gosh, that would
just-
be insane.
And
I
paintball
hope,
bullets.
dude.
Just give me my paintball bullets
you
back
guys so
too.
I
cool.
did like that,
Oh
bro.
my
The paintball mode, man, that
gosh.
they had in it, because you got to see one, just how accurate you were for one, and then also just like you got to see spread of guns, like what the recoil
Yeah.
was actually like. You know, it's a lot easier, I think. Dude, that would be insane.
Yeah.
How
yeah,
long do you think
I
before we
hope.
go back to it? You think?
I think it might be after MW2.
Really?
I feel like people are done with boots on the ground and they want something new. I feel like, and they're gonna
Right.
give them something new, and then after 2 years of that something new, they're
We're
gonna
gonna-
want back to go
yeah.
to boots on the ground.
It's always a flip and flop.
just
for
how
sure.
it is. But I want uplink back.
Yeah, great.
Please.
I think I just
great
I just
spectator.
come
like
back.
those game
I'll
modes.
come
I just
back,
like those
bro.
game modes of like the game mode because capture the flag and uplink are like those two.
Yeah.
You got to get something and bring it back. Where when I used to play those game modes, I used to not focus on any kills. I'd just be routing around like the
Oh,
rattiest
yeah.
spots, being able to get to the flag and just run on back.
Yeah.
Like it
It's
comes
like
out
it's a very more position based like
Yeah.
game mode than I think some of the ones we had. You know, like versus
control.
control. You know, like not that control isn't position based, but I think capture the flag and uplink are more position based just because
Yeah.
of what the game mode entails. You know. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I hope jetpacks come back, bro. I love
Bro.
jetpacks.
Yeah. Heck yeah,
Please.
it's interesting.
Be back
I hope.
jetpacks.
I don't know, man. The pub players, like, they just can't they can't compete. They just can't compete. They can't jump. They can't fly and shoot at the same time. They just
That's
can't
true.
do
They can't jump
I
and
get
shit.
it.
it. You know, so hopefully they
that's
don't
true,
ruin
though.
it for us.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
point,
That's
but
all
I still
got to
think
say, man.
it's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
I
can
hope.
see it
That's-
happening for sure. I just like
man.
I think the games too now, like MW2 Vanguard and stuff. Like when we went back to boots on ground, were like too fast, and like it was almost kind of like it just needs that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to
Yeah.
be either a true boots on ground, it's slower paced and stuff. Like Call of Duty, I think should be, but like a little bit
Yeah.
slower, maybe a little bit slower, not super slow, but
not as slow as World War II.
yeah, but if you go AW, Black Ops 3, those two are smooth movements for sure. Even Infinite Warfare, I think, had really, really smooth
It
movement.
was
Um,
they were jetpacks, but for
Right.
some reason it was not as fast as Vanguard.
yeah, dude,
is
yeah,
weird to
I
me.
completely agree with that,
It's
bro.
like what?
Dude, the maps,
The maps in Vanguard
Very
are first off too small.
they're
Yeah.
terrible.
They don't work
Garbage,
because
bro.
like you could kill all 4 of them and think they're gonna spawn behind you, but they're still spawning in front of you.
yeah, bro.
Like the
Oh my
spawn system in
gosh,
this
dude.
game is just all over the place.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Yeah.
completely agree with that. I think probably our biggest thing for like moving into MW is just spawns. Fix spawns. I think most of us will be happy. Give us 3-lane maps.
Yeah.
Bring back some old
exactly.
ones.
3-lane
That's cool.
maps.
Don't take forever to put ranked play in, please.
Yeah, rank play off
Please,
the rip.
back
I mean,
ranked off the back.
it's
Just
the
get
same
in.
thing every year, really. You know, fix spawns.
It's not hard. I mean, how hard is it?
That's
Like,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying, man.
it-
I just
Always a
can't
few
do it.
months. I think our
Right.
ranked play this year might have been one of the better ones, though. I
You
will
think so?
say.
I don't mind it.
do
I
think
like
so.
the top 250 thing. I think that's a really great thing that they
Yeah,
put
I
in.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss being able to pick the maps.
I think that
Yeah.
was a great
Game
thing
mode.
too. Yeah, I know it's such a small thing, but I love to be able to do that too. Pick a map that you can choose. I think that's
and game mode.
Idea. Yeah,
because I can play 6 S&Ds in a row without touching a hard point.
Yeah,
or 6 hard points without touching an S&D. It's just like,
yep.
Or play Gambits too in 3 different ways. Like,
dude, I freaking get it. That's freaking rough.
I
Oh my gosh, man. Well, freaking, it's always a pleasure to talk to the boys. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, bro. You guys are awesome.
Sir.
I love it,
Sir.
man. ATK is on the rise, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like the video, okay? If you don't like the video, my gosh. I mean, Logan's gonna come through the TV and rip your head off, okay? Anyways. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Know that we love you. Know that Jesus loves you. By golly gosh, man. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.